everybody. It is Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Welcome to the show. This is Laptop Style Live. Great to have you here. If you're new and you're watching this for the first time, say new. Type it into the chat box. Let us know that you're there. All right, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. We do this usually 5-6 times a week. So again, I hope you had a great weekend. Today's topic, we are going to sort of piggyback a little bit about what we talked about on Saturday, about being a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. I want to dive into this a little bit more. I talked about a few things, which we're going to do a recap real quick of what we did on Saturday. But I just want to jump right in. So let's start the show. Again, everybody, welcome to the show. It is Monday, and we're going to get right to it. For those who are new, who don't know me, my name is Robert Hyman, and as I said, you are watching Laptop Style Life. We talk about how to make money online, how-tos about things online, the tools that we use, different things. In this particular case today, we're going to talk about how to be more comfortable in front of the camera, right? So many people are scared of the camera. We're going to talk about how to get over those fears. We talked a little bit about it on Saturday, but like I said, we're going to dive really deep into it. Now, I always have people message me after the show, a lot of my friends privately, and they're like, you know, how are you getting away with doing music on your videos? And because music is copywritten. Well, I use a service. It's called Epidemic Sound. There it is right there. If you want to up your game a little bit and add a little bit of music, go to Epidemic Sound. There's a free trial there, guys. Just laptopstylelife.com/sound. Okay. If you're watching the replay, I'll actually have the link down in the description. All right. It's a free trial. Go try it out. You just can't use regular music because it's copywritten, but there with Epidemic Sound, it's all, I don't want to call it royalty free, but it's licensed. It's all good. Try it out. All right. So let's get into the content. We are going to be talking about, I'm going to start sharing the screen with you guys here. So we're going to go over here. We're going to talk about 7 tips, 7 things that are going to help you be a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. All right. And so let's sort of just recap real fast what we did on Saturday, right? On Saturday, we talked about, you got to start. Right? You just got to do it. You're going to be uncomfortable, but you got to start. Number 2, try not to be monotone. If you remember, I played a video from Sean Cannell, his very first video from about 10 years ago. And he was kind of talking like this, and I'm not going to be. Anyway, you can watch the replay of this. It's in YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel. Just look up Laptop Style Life. You'll see the video. Anyway, record yourself. Now, I don't mean in video. I mean in audio. Right, your audio quality is a big thing, right? Again, not being monotone. So to help with that, record yourself, right? And then number 4, to get a little bit more comfortable, practice by standing in a mirror. Just stand in a mirror and talk to yourself, right? That's a little bit of ways to practice. Now, I'm going to dive into more details now. So let's get into it. The first thing that you need to do if you're a little bit uncomfortable being in front of a camera is you got to calm your mind. Right? You got to be relaxed, right? You don't have to be all uptight and stressed. Don't relax. So how can you do that, right? I put a couple ways on there. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos with different people talking about the subject. And, believe it or not, a lot of people will just meditate. They'll just calm their mind, get relaxed, right? Music is another way, right? I have my little intro where I put the little timer on there and I got music playing. I'm an entertainer, musician. And I love music. Music hypes me up, man. It gets me going. I'm ready to go, right? So I love music. And so, maybe put on your favorite track, right? Or a couple songs and just, loosen up before you record, right? Have a little fun, right? This is fun, right? It's not stressful. It's fun, all right? All right. And if none of that works and you're an adult over 21, have a drink. All right? I'm not saying 6-pack. Just have a little drink. Have a glass of wine. Have some, whatever your favorite drink is. It'll relax you a little bit. Okay? And so that's the first thing, is calming your mind. All right? The next thing is you want to know your material. Right? What are you going to be talking about? right? What's your subject for the day? All right, so that starts off with research. You got to research, all right? Put some research in there. The more research you do, the more comfortable you become with the material, right? And so it helps. Do the research. Now, when it comes time to do it, if you're not good at just flying off the cuff, the first thing is create some bullet points. Now, obviously, I have my bullet points here on my, sorry, I'm pointing over to my second screen over here. I have my bullet points right here. If you're not, remember, I'm doing a live stream. This actually makes things even more complicated because we're live. There's no cutting and splicing here. It is live, all right? So if I was doing a recording, I would just write down some bullet points, right? And just have the bullet points where, no one, the camera can't see it, but you can, all right? So bullet points. Now, if none of that works, you can use a teleprompter, all right? And there are really cheap ways to create a DIY teleprompter. I watched a video somebody did for like $4. It's simple, right? And there's apps for free you put on your phone, and it just goes, everything kind of goes over the camera, and you're just sort of reading your phone, and the camera lens is behind it. Anyway, if you want, I'll do a video on that. Just leave some notes in the chat. Okay. So again, know your material. All right. Oh, we went the wrong way, didn't we? See, we are live. This is what happens when you go live. Things happen. All right, so here we go. Know your material. Come on, mouse. There we go. All right. People or no people. All right, so this is what I mean by this, okay? Some people are so deathly afraid of the camera. They're afraid to have anybody see them trying to work with the camera and trying to do videos, okay? And so if that's your case, lock yourself in a room. Go somewhere privately, lock yourself in a room, and do what needs to be done, okay? Now, if you're on the other hand, if you're more comfortable with people behind, there's a couple things you can do. One, have somebody stand behind the camera. I mean, they don't have to run it. Just have them stand behind it, okay? Boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, child, right? Simply, doesn't matter. Have somebody there with you behind the camera, right? If they don't want to do that, just have them off to the side. Moral support, okay? If that helps. Now, if none of that is an option, one of the coolest tricks is take a picture, right? Someone you care about, somebody you know, somebody that inspires you, and tape it. You see my hand coming to the camera? Just below the camera, all right? And so what you're really doing is you're looking at that person, right? You're literally talking to that person's picture who's right there, right? Forget about the camera. Talk to the person. Right? That is going to help you get over your fear of being in front of a camera. All right? All right. Number 4, dress for success. Now, look good, feel good, right? Now, I personally think this goes more towards the ladies in the audience, right? Most guys, they'll just throw on whatever and just go for it. It just doesn't matter. All right? But for the ladies, you want to I got to do my hair and makeup. Look, dress for success, right? If you want to feel comfortable, and feeling comfortable means looking good and having your hair done, putting some makeup on, then that's what you need to do, right? So dress for success, right? Now, it's funny. You can go watch people's videos and on YouTube or wherever, and if you see that they're not so dressed up, and then watch their next video and they're more dressed up, I bet you that video is different, okay? Meaning the second one, right? When people are dressed and they look good and they feel good, they come across different. They hold themselves different. Their shoulders are back, right? So dress for success, all right? So that's tip number 4. Number 5, guys, just be yourself. Be you, right? I can't be John or Mike or Sally, right? I'm me. I'm going to be me on camera. You either like me or you don't. I'm sorry. You just got to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. All right? You're going to build your audience, right? Not everybody's going to like you. Hey, that's fine. They're going to find somebody that they do. But be yourself. So the content and information that you're bringing to people comes from you, right? Don't try to be false. All right? So be yourself. So that's number 5. Number 6. This is my favorite part. Now, I sort of touched with it just a couple seconds ago. And what we're doing here today is a little bit different because we're streaming live. We're not editing here, right? We're going right in. But not everybody does that. In fact, most people don't. And so guess what? You can screw up as many times as you want. You're going to edit it down, right? I watched this one girl who was talking about something a few months ago. And she's like, it takes me like 3 hours to video for like a 10-minute clip because she screws up so much, right? So don't be afraid. You can edit it all out, right? You just edit it out. So turn on the camera, talk to it, and if it's not quite right, edit that part out, all right? Editing is your favorite friend, all right? And last but not least, practice, 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 practice. That is the only way you're going to get better, is to just do it, and then do it, and then do it. Now, you might be like, well, yeah, but what if you know what? Boom. Again, my favorite guy, Sean Cannell, sorry. Sorry, Sean! Punch fear in the face. Just hit the record button. But if you don't want, you know what? Try this. When you're cooking dinner tonight, or tomorrow night, or breakfast, or lunch, or whatever, take the camera and just turn it on and talk to it like you're going to make a video. Remember, you're not live. It's just a camera. Practice. When you're done, go back and watch it. And then do it again. And then do it again. And then do it again. Practice making videos. Right? Again, that is the only way you're going to get better. Now, you do have to punch fear in the face. You do have to get out there and post the video. Now, if you're already doing video and you're still a little shy, again, practice. Just, if you watch a TV, just take the camera and sit it there and watch a little TV and, I'm not sure I like this show. Almost like a reaction video, right? There's lots of those on YouTube. Anyway, the point being, turn the camera on and practice talking to it. And that is going to help break your fear, right? So those are the 7 things that are going to help you become more comfortable in front of the camera, right? 1, calm your mind. 2, know your material. Do your research. 3, people or no people, meaning you're going to either do it by yourself, you're going to do it with somebody in the room, but I tell you what, I'm telling you a huge secret, tape a picture of somebody just below the camera. It'll make you feel more comfortable, all right? 4, dress for success. Whether it's the guys or the gals out there. Again, I think this mostly does fall to the ladies in my audience or in the audience in general. But guys too, hey, I know I feel a lot better when I'm dressed for success. Sometimes I've forgotten to shave. I'm like, oh no. Look, dress for success, all right? 5, be you. Just be yourself. Okay, 6, editing. Just talk to the camera. Just get on a roll. Get on a rant. Just go. Just keep it going. When you get back, plug it in and edit out what you don't want. The editing software is your best friend. And last but not least, practice, 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 practice. I can't say that enough. All right. Again, I've already told you many times, I'm an entertainer, musician, drummer, actually. And I have spent, I can't tell you how many hours of my life practicing music. Thousands. And I've had the great pleasure of performing all over the world, performing in front of some very large audiences. And it just doesn't happen overnight, right? You have to practice. So I hope this content was great for you, and it's going to help you break your fear of being in front of a camera and being a little bit more comfortable. All right. If it does, again, leave a comment. If you're watching the replay, hit that thumbs up button, right? To follow our channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up. We love you guys. We're here for you. We will see you tomorrow. And so until then, be safe.